Hi, Robbie.
How are you doing, Flynn?
Stuart Flynn.
Nice to meet you.
This is my colleague, Mike Sanborn.
Mr. Sanborn, how are you?
Robbie?
So rumor has it you're going to let us try to install a window.
Yes, sir, that is the plan.
All right.
All right, let's get started. We're going to bring the window over here for you. Game plan, you're going to be on this side. Mr. Sanborn on this side. As they bring it up, we want you to stabilize the bottom, keeping your fingers up underneath. You're going to set it. You're going to follow this black line right here with this space of the jamb. And that's it.
Wow, that's it.
That's it. That's it.
All right. Thank you.
So we're back here at the future site of the Burnett School of Medicine. Since we met last, you can see that we're working on the exterior enclosure. Our wall facade here, the components that make up that are our cold form metal framing, our Dens glass, and then waterproofing, which you see behind me. The waterproofing is the gray material that's being applied to the yellow board, which is the exterior sheathing. Fun fact is there's about 3,180 gallons of the waterproofing. The purpose of that is that's our enclosure. That creates that watertight membrane that we're looking for to keep water from infiltrating the building during storm events. Once we get the building dried in, we will start our exterior masonry, and that's going to consist of TCU's typical brick blend and cast stone.
Thank you for the update, Brent. Much appreciated. This is the third floor, referred to by some as the super floor. I'm standing here with Mike Sanborn.
You really appreciate it, Dr. Flynn. There's all kinds of excitement here. It's pretty neat to be here on the super floor.
So we are very close to Baylor All Saints here.
Yep.
Phenomenal partner. You've been the leader of that since we both arrived here almost at the same time. So can you just comment a little bit on the relationship, the value of the school physically being this close to your hospital?
It's exciting that you're located here in the medical district simply because from a student perspective, your students are going to be in all of our hospitals here. They're going to be working in the clinics that the physicians have in the medical district. And so just proximity is really important. The impact that it's had on our culture, our medical staff, and all of our clinical teams working with your students day in, day out, it always raises the level of practice when people have to teach. It really just kind of cements and increases the overall value of the medical district to the Fort Worth community.
We spent a fair amount of time talking about and then designing GME in a partnership between Baylor All Saints and the medical school. Kind of overview thoughts on the value of that?
It's been tremendously valuable. First of all, most importantly, being an academically affiliated residency program is super important to the quality of applicants that we get overall. And we've had, for our now 5 programs that are live, we've had thousands of applications from all over the country. So that's been fantastic. But I think more importantly, the partnership, we've actually got 3 TCU students coming to us in July, so that's really exciting too. But the interface that the students have had with the residents want teaching opportunity too. And so in order for us to have a great residency program, we've got to have a medical school affiliation. And so it's really helped us in a variety of different ways.
And then to that end, we always talk about trying to enhance our workforce, both locally and in the state of Texas. Comment on people coming here to do their residency, which is now a new program, and then our ability to keep them.
Yeah. So part of it is just life in general. If you're going to TCU for medical school and then you end up doing a residency here in Fort Worth as well, life happens. You may meet a spouse, you may have a child, you get to know people, it's become part of the community. So the likelihood of staying is much higher. In fact, it's in many communities 60 to 80%. Especially if you go to medical school and train as a resident, then you're really likely to stay in that community. And in Fort Worth, we need a lot of physicians. I mean, we really, in all specialties, primary care, lots of different specialties. Fort Worth is growing, and the growth of our physician community needs to grow with it.
So the quality of the trainees is really going to matter, and we're working very hard on that. Quality of a med student graduate, quality of a house officer at your institution. And then lastly, can you just comment on the opportunities throughout Tarrant County to grow medical education and therefore train and keep more here in our locale?
Whether it be independent physicians that are excited to take graduate medical education residents or students, that's really helped all around Tarrant County. We're seeing it up in the Alliance area. We've got a hospital in Grapevine that's got some interface now, and talking about residency expansion potentially there. There's just so much opportunity throughout Tarrant County and so much need from a physician standpoint that I think the whole entire partnership is a great thing for the county.